before you turn it off, pull it out real quick. We got enough time I can do this. Pull your phones out real fast. Don't turn them off. Pull them out real quick.
الشيخ طلب انه الواحد يطلع تليفونه، الكل طلع تليفونك.
And then, so, turn it on, it works better, yeah. So, now you got your phones ready? Everybody have your phone ready, because you have to do it quick, because I don't want you to turn it off right after you do this. So I want you to send a text message to me, and I have a special phone number for this. 41444. That's the number. And send the text word Islam, ISLAM, right? Okay. So do that real quick.
Do you have the number, guys? Okay. The number.
41444.
Yeah, we're gonna do it slow.
What I want you to do is do that and send it right now. Now, if you didn't pull your phone out, you're going to regret it later because your friends are going to tell you, oh man, you didn't get that? And you'll be like, oh man, I should have done it. 41444. Send the word Islam. Okay, click that. There's a link that I'm going to send you back. I'm not doing it, the computer is. It'll send you back this link. Click the link. This does a lot of stuff. It makes it so that I have your email. It makes it, if you fill out the thing and do it, you can donate whatever you want to, but the thing is we'll have your email and we can tell you where we are, what we're doing, and then when we email you, you can email us back with whatever you got. This is a great way to stay in touch. It's real simple, and it's very organized. And also, anything that you donate, it is clear exactly how much, when, where, how, everything is what they call transparency. We make it real easy for everybody to support the effort. Because when you find out in some of our programs over the weekend, you find out the stuff that's going on, you say, I want to be part of that, I want to keep that going. It's Sadaqah Jariyah. When you find out the things that we've been doing and how it's working, how so many people are coming to Islam, you'll be shocked, hopefully, and you'll enjoy this. Okay? Now, we're ready for the Jummah Khutbah. Who cares now? Yeah, you know what happens next, right? The policy for the masjid. Policy for the masjid. You need to repeat this. The new policy for this masjid.
إخواني الشيخ بيحكي إنه في policy جديدة لإسلامك Foundation of Lincoln. What is it, Sheikh?
That every time your phone rings during the khutbah,
okay,
$25 donation to the Jummah, to the masjid.
اللي تلفونه بيرن خلال الخطبة بيدفع $25 للمسجد الجديد. اتفقنا؟
It's fair. Because then when I'm trying to do salah or I'm trying to talk or something, then I hear okay. I don't feel bad. You know why? He just donated $25 to the masjid. And then what's next? Well, after that, the next thing is there'll be no more fundraising in the masjid. Tell him why. Tell him. Because you're not going to translate, are you? He's scared. So you don't have to do fundraising anymore because the imam will have all the phone numbers of everybody, and in the Jummah Khutbah he'll just call everybody. And when your phone goes off, you pay. Good idea, right? Because I know you're not going to shut the phone off anyway, so he'll just text you. Oh, but by the way, this is only for the average person. Anybody who's medical technician, a doctor, or something like this, he does not pay $25. He pays $100. He's got a better job. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر، الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله. إخواني قبل ما الإمام يطلع تقدموا إلى الأمام. Brothers, move forward, please. There's no space. It's freezing outside. More. Brother. There's brothers on the stairs. Brother Talk says there's a lot of people, you don't have space. Please, brothers. تفسحوا يفسح الله لكم. قدم يا اخوان، قدم في مجال ان شاء الله. قدم يا اخوان. Move forward, please. جزاكم الله خير.
You like that? بسم الله الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور My brain just shut down. Could be the cold, right? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. والله رجال المسلمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفارقوا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. الحمد لله رب العالمين. فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثات بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala قال في القرآن الكريم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله. And when Allah says like this, pay attention. Because he's talking to people who are the people of Iman. Iman. Mu'min. It's not Muslim. Muslim. Mu'min. Mu'min is people of Iman. Tarjuma to the English language, Iman, we say is faith. Faith. This is very weak, daif. This is daif tarjuma, translation, because when you say faith to a Christian, to an American, you say faith, it's kind of like, maybe yes, maybe no, I believe it, I can't, But when we say Iman, this is firm, strong, very strong, powerful, a powerful commitment. It's not believing, it's believing and doing. So when Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, oh, you who are the ones that are really following the Islam, then he has a message for you. Also, when he said something like in Surah Baqarah, he's talking to the believers again. Look what he's saying. Udkhulu fi silmi khafatan. Go into this way of Islam, fi silmi khafatan. Completely, totally. And then he tells you something not to do. Wala. And do not follow the Khutbah. Don't follow the footsteps of the shaitan, the shayateen. Don't follow those footsteps. But it doesn't tell you exactly what footsteps we're talking about. This is why I like to go back to the story of the beginning, when Adam alayhi salam is created. There were already beings before Adam was created. They're called jinn. Now today we find some of the Muslims, they will say, oh, well, the jinn are just like, it's kind of like parenthetical, it's not real, they're like feelings that people have, and no, they're real. Jinn are real. This is not a joke. This is not playing a game. You can be scientific all you want to, but just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. When we talk to a mulhid, somebody who is kafir, doesn't believe, when we talk to him, he says, now watch, this is the same guy who tells you there's no jinn, there's no malaika, there's no jannah, there's no jahannam, na'udhu billah. He's saying this. This is the same one who's saying this. Why? Because I don't see it, I don't hear it, I don't taste it, I don't smell it, I don't feel it. It doesn't exist. That's what he says. Yeah? But watch, when we talk about the jinn, no, I don't believe that. Why? Because I don't see it, I don't smell it, I don't taste it, and so on. Now, imagine if you don't believe that. So anything you don't see, you don't hear, you don't feel, you can't taste, you smell, is not there? Really? This is the same scientist is going to tell you about molecules. Can you see molecules? He's going to tell you about atoms. Atoms is a theory. I believe in it, but it's a theory because you can't actually see the atoms. They theorize that there are round little circles with even smaller little circles going around them, like moons. Huh? This is theory. And he totally believes in this. It's science. But you don't want to believe in al-ghaib. So this is what Allah is telling us. about these jinn. They already existed. And one of them, we call him Iblees, he was elevated by Allah. He was elevated up. He was doing his salah with malaika. That's good, very good position, right? But keep in mind, everything in this life, everything is ibtila. Everything is ibtila. So a test for Iblis to be with malaika, do salah. Then when Allah created Adam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's in the Quran, telling us He created His best, the best Adam. Now Allah sent the commandment, everybody make sajda to Adam to show he is above all you guys. Guess what? All the malaika, they did it. All of them, right away. Not Iblis. Not Iblis. He's not from the malaika. He's not an angel. Because he has what? I want to talk about this just for a minute to clarify something. Free will. You hear so many talk about free will, free will, free will. It doesn't exist. There's no such thing as free will. There's choices, only choices. There's no such thing as free will. Free will means you are able to make something happen. In other words, I will this to be done. And it will happen. Because why? Because I said so. We say, I will, inshallah. Why? Because if Allah doesn't will it, it ain't going to happen. Simple as that. Duh. If I could will something right now, I'd turn off the snow machine. I can't do that. Allah can. He can make it all be disappeared in 1 second. Allah can do that. So when we talk about free will, that's the wrong word. Free choice. You always have a choice. But you don't always get to do what you choose, do you? Because it's Allah's will that's happening. All right, now let's come back to the story. So here's what's happened. When Iblis, he doesn't make such stuff. He doesn't do it. What? He said, him you made out of this clay, this disgusting stuff. I'm made from a smokeless fire, man. Hey, I'm better than him. What is this? Kibr. Kibr. What's the problem about kibr? Kibr means great. Something amazing. Something really great, yeah? The root, kabara. Kabara. Is the same root for akbar. Only Allah is akbar. Allahu akbar. So when you talk about kibr, this is not just pride. Pride, you're proud to be from Syria, proud to be from Iraq, proud to be from America, proud to be something, proud of your football team. Well, those things are acceptable. But it's when somebody has what we call kibr in English, arrogance. Yeah, I'm better than you. This is the problem. Mushkil. Akbar. That problem is akbar. When somebody has the arrogance. For this reason, and only this reason, Allah used Iblis as an example for everybody. Yahudi, or Nasrani, or Muslims, until the Yom Qiyamah. As example. If you know the 10 Commandments in the Torah, if you know the commandments in the Injil, and certainly you should know what is Islam. You know the first La ilaha illallah. It's number one. La ilaha illallah. But then after that, don't kill somebody. Don't rob banks. Don't lie. Don't cheat. Don't steal. Don't do zina. Iblees, he didn't do any of those things. He didn't do that. The only thing he did was what? Kibber. Kibber. That's all. But to Allah, that's the biggest thing. To Allah, this is number one. Because this means you made shirk partners with Allah. When Allah wills and He says do this and you don't do that, you know you're supposed to do it, you don't do it, this will need tawbah in most cases. In some cases, it actually needs a new shahada. To lose everything you've done, start all over again. This is how serious it is. And may Allah save us from that. May Allah keep us on His sirat al-mustaqim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us and make us of those people who are true mu'mineen. The plural of mu'min, mu'mineen. I want to be of those people who believe, have faith, and act on it. Otherwise, you're just talking. Allah forgive us, guide us. Ameen. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I wanted to particularly talk about some words in Arabic from the Quran so we don't misunderstand. This is very, very critical, especially if you don't know Arabic and you're trying to read the Quran translation. And may Allah reward all of us who are trying to learn more about Arabic and make everything useful for us. Ameen. Some people have used the wrong choice to translate. Maybe it's an accident. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe we'll give excuses. To translate. We give excuses. This is why it's important to know what is the Arabic. When Allah uses some words in Quran, you have to know the general idea and how it was used at the time. Otherwise, you will accept a translation, and translation is not Quran. Translation is not Quran. It is not. It's a translation of somebody's opinion of what they think it means. One word, daraba. If everybody in this room know where the ayah I'm talking about, you can see already, oh yeah, that's a big fitna. Daraba. Wadribhun. Now maybe you know the ayah. It doesn't mean what most of the people say. Another word, kitab. Kitab. Waqtuluhum. I'll give it to you in the way that's used. And it doesn't mean what you thought. If you're reading translations, it doesn't mean slaughter. Slaughter is dhabiha. Dhabiha. Now, particularly, and for this khutbah, I just want to focus on a couple of words. Awliya. Awliya. What is awliya? If you've been told, don't take Jews and Christians as your friends, verily they will not be happy until you will agree with their beliefs. In other words, you leave Islam. And what you see from them, maybe you see, it's even worse inside of them. But this is not friend, awliya. The proof. We have to have proof. If you know Ayatul Kursi, the Ayatul Kursi, then another ayah, then another ayah. This next one, two after Ayatul Kursi. Allahu waliyul ladina amanu yukhrijunahum min adh-dhulumati ila an-nur. والذين كفروا أولياءهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من الظلم من النور إلى الظلمات أولئك أصحاب النار هم فيها خالدون. This is the meaning from the Arabic. Pay attention to the Arabic. Allah is the wali of the believers. Awliya is the plural. When a lady gets married, she has somebody represent her in the marriage. Everybody knows that, yeah? Yeah? She has a representative. Her father, her brother, somebody going to represent her in the marriage. What's it called? A wali. So when Allah is telling you, don't take these people to be your representatives. Don't let them tell you how to think. Don't let them make major decisions for you. Duh. That's not too hard to figure out. But as far as what we use in English as friend, most of you, I don't really know you. Huh? But I still consider you my friends. I don't even know you, but you're here in the masjid. I love you guys. Obviously, if you said, are those your friends? I say, of course. I want to be raised up with all of these brothers on the Yawm al-Qiyamah to go to Jannah. MashaAllah. But if you said, are they your wali? Are these your awliya? No, I don't even know you. No offense, but duh. Once you understand how these things are translated, you see how many times mistakes. We hear a lot of information coming from places right now where this has been going on now for about 20, 30 years. People are using words, especially in Quran, and telling people this means this means that. And a lot of new Muslims get taken in by that. And now these people, I don't give them the excuse. They're not translators. They're actually manipulating. They're twisting the meanings to get people to recruit for their nonsense. They want you to go and get involved. Oh, you're doing this for Allah. Go blow up some people. Really? You got a clear ayah in the Quran, clear in Al-Ma'idah, telling you exactly one innocent person. One is like you killed everybody in the world. Save one innocent person, like you saved everybody. What do you think that means? And then all of a sudden you got some knothead telling you, oh, Allah said this and that. These are not your awliya. You can kill them, you can cheat them, you can steal from them. This is from Hadith. Hadith of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, like in many of the Hadith, he said, Laysa min. It means these people are not from us. This is not from us. It's not from me. I have nothing to do with these people. Okay? And one of the groups that he mentioned about is on the Yawm al-Qiyamah, anybody who is cheating or hurting or deceiving the Christians or Jews, the Ahlul Kitab, he said, I'm against him. Against him. Rasul sallallahu against us. So when you hear people telling you, oh, well, you can cheat on this and cheat on that, cheat on your income tax. It's okay, because they're kuffar. You don't have to pay certain bills. You can cheat. Why? They're kuffar. It's not acceptable in Islam. We cannot act like this, because this is one of the best examples that when the Rasul sallallahu said, whoever deceives us is not from us. I pray and I ask Allah that He will make us of the real, true believers. Amen. In the first khutbah, I mentioned something that was a little bit strange to you, maybe, because usually the imam, when he stands on the minbar for Jummah, he only gives you the ayah by itself. It says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu ittaqullaha haqqa tuqatihi wa la tamutunna illa wa antum muslimun. Stop. Then go to the next one. Ya ayyuhan nas ittaqu rabbakum alladhi, so on. Why did I continue and say, وَأَتَّسِّمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا? Why did I continue that? Let's do translation. Plus or minus. I told you translation, don't trust it, so don't trust me either. Okay? But Allah is saying, oh, you who are the true believers, the true movement, have taqwa for Allah. What is taqwa? Taqwa is a shield that you put between you and the ghadab of Allah. This is the meaning in Arabic is a shield, a partition between you and Allah's ghadab on Yawm al-Qiyamah. And what is that? That is the righteous behavior. That is being a good person. This is why they use those words. So, Allah is telling you, have this taqwa for Him, because it's His haqq, it's His right. And وَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ, and don't die. Do not die except you're in a state of aslama. Aslama, which is Muslim, meaning surrender, submission, obedience, sincerity, safety, security, and peace with Allah. This is what it means. It doesn't mean you say, oh, I have Allah in my heart. No, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean, oh, well, I'm a good person. You don't know my heart. You know? No. This is what it means. Surrender to Allah. Submit to the will of Allah. Obey the commandments of Allah. Do what Allah told you to do. Don't prank around. Then, when you have these qualities, then you can die. Why? Because otherwise you're going to have a big problem in the cupboard. And you don't want that, and I don't want that. But look what he says after that. And this is what I wish more imams would continue and tell us today about this. Because usually when he's telling you something this profound, he has a message after that. This is just common sense. Common sense to a Muslim, yeah? Have taqwa for Allah. It's his right. Don't die except as a Muslim. And have a nice day. What? What are you doing? What's the message? Wa. It means and. The next verse. Wa. And. Wa. Attasimu bihablillahi jami'a. Hold tight to the rope of Allah. Jami'a. What is jami'a? Huh? What is it? Where are we right now? Where are we? This is Jummah. For what? Jama'ah. For what? Together. Together. You understand how you're all together right now, yeah? Imagine. We want to be together where? On the Yawm al-Qiyamah, we want to be with the group who are of the true believers. Now for our youth, you have a lot of friends now that you've made here, and that's okay. I'm not telling you can't have friends. That's wrong. You should have friends. They need to see real Islam from you. They should. But listen carefully. You will be raised up. This is the hadith of Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. You will be raised up on the Yawm al-Qiyamah with the people that you were of here. So, if you're acting like these people, if you're following these people, you're from these people, regardless of what your name is. Oh, my name's Muhammad, I'm a Muslim. Oh, really? It won't work on Yawm al-Qiyamah. It works here. Everybody believes you. Doesn't work on Yawm al-Qiyamah. You have to know this. We have to be what? Together, Jami'ah. On La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. This is what we have to be on. And then the last part of it, وَلَا تَفَرَقُوا. What is faraqat? What does this mean? Separation. Dividing. You've seen this in Masajid. Divide up, Muslim fighting against Muslim? As soon as a Muslim fights against a Muslim, both of them are in trouble with Allah. The Sahabi, when they started this after the death of Rasulullah, many of the Sahabi, they just went away. They left. They didn't even... Because no matter... He said, but I'm right. Look, I'm right. No time for this. Why? Because if a Muslim fights a Muslim, the hand of Allah off. And if they are physically fighting and one dies, this is Hadith of Rasulullah, and this is in Sahih Muslim, by the way. If one dies, both go to Nari Jahannam. What? One. Because you could say, well, the one who killed him, yeah, he killed a believer. But the other one was fighting back. He would have killed him if he could have. So they both go to Nari Jahannam. It doesn't work. Don't divide up. We've seen communities divided. We've seen problems that happen. And then when Muslims fighting in their own house, and then the police come, and they're not Muslim, then what are you going to do? And what happens to the children? It doesn't work. Muslims cannot fight against Muslims. I'll end with this hadith of the Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It's a very big, beautiful, important hadith. And it really is not fair for me to just say it in English. But the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he was saying that there were dua thalatha. He made 3 kinds of dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah accepted 2, but not the last one. First thing, the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he made dua, don't let the ummah, all of us, he's making dua for you and me. Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he said, don't let my ummah be destroyed by famine, by no food, by no, we're everywhere on the planet. There's some Muslims who are dying from starvation, true, but not all of us. We're not being wiped out by it. This is the meaning. Don't let Islam stop because the Muslims get overwhelmed by this. The other one, and Allah accepted. And look at us today, around the world. The biggest now, maybe you'll be happy to hear this, we're the biggest religious organization in the world today. I don't care, you can pull up all the statistics, you can take all the population numbers, have a good time. But the reality is real simple. Are we selling mosques to the Christians to turn into churches? Or are they selling churches to us to turn into masjids? Hello, we're in one. So tell me which one is growing and which one is going down. And you already know. So forget about all the statistics. Islam number 1. So he granted it. Allah granted this dua. And then the next one, the Prophet ﷺ, he said that he had made dua for all of us that we would never be outnumbered. We'll never be destroyed by being outnumbered. I just told you, we're the biggest number. Hello. There are Muslims everywhere in the world. SubhanAllah. He accepted these 2. Not famine, not being outnumbered, but look at number 3. He said, Ya Allah, let my ummah not be destroyed. Don't let them be destroyed by fighting amongst themselves, fighting each other, Muslim fighting Muslim. God did not grant that. And we see it today. Allah does not protect us from that, and that is the only thing that can destroy us, and that is what's happening today. You want to know what's happening in Iraq, in Syria? You want to know what's happening in Afghanistan, in Kashmir? You want to know what's going on in Somalia? Anybody from Somalia, you already know exactly what's destroying Islam. Everybody there, everybody in all of Somalia have memorized the Quran. The littlest one, the biggest one, the oldest one, the cutest one, the ugliest one, all of them, they all memorized the Quran. Everyone. It's aib Aib if you didn't memorize the Quran. Big shame. And yet this is the one place on the planet where you see Muslims killing Muslims all the time. Nobody wants to go there. No, on a tourist map, you don't see anything say, hey, let's go to Somalia today. No. Why? Because of this. So this is the lesson. This is the lesson. I'm going to repeat it so you get it. Number one, don't trust the translations. Number one. Number two, when somebody is calling you to something, be careful. What is that? You have friends. You have to have friends. But be careful what they call you to and what you call them to. Be careful about this. Number three, do your best to bring the hearts together, not separate. Somebody says something bad about any person, just walk away. Stop it. Jazakumullah khair. I ask Allah to bless all of us and forgive all of us and give us the khair of this life and the khair of the next life and save us from the hellfire. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك الرحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. الحمد لله رب العالمين وعلى آله وصحبه. Now I went over the time, so you got to make dua for me that I do better next time, inshallah. Jazakumullah khair. Iqam as-salat.